I am making this video to speak to children and also their parents, like I would speak to my daughter. Every new experience you face in this age group is new. It feels strange sometimes and it feels empowering sometimes. I know a lot of you have a lot of questions and sometimes you do not get the answers you want. And I know a lot of kids focus a lot on the internet and what goes on around, and they know what is right from wrong. This age is a time when you get curious and you get excited to know things that are not of your age. And I understand it because I was once a child myself. I was very curious and very inquisitive to know everything before my time. And the only thing I would tell you is give yourself time. Give yourself time. Enjoy being a child right now, because once you are done being a child, you enter the adult world, which is full of all kinds of great things, bad things, and a lot of uncertainties. Being a child might feel stressful sometimes because there's so much pressure from school and all that, and these are your formation years. I know having to focus only on school might feel boring to you right now, but trust me, there's so much information for you to learn. You could look at learning as difficult, or you can look at learning as an adventure, a way for you to push yourself, to strive more, to become curious, to find your true direction in life. And I also know in the age groups between 12 and 18, this is a time when you get curious of a lot of adult things. Yes, I know. I know you get curious a lot. And let me assure you one thing. It is normal to go through certain emotions. It is normal to have crushes even from young. I know our parents sometimes get uncomfortable to teach us these things and tell us these things, but all these are normal emotions you are learning for the first time. And I know some of you might want to do things that you think is cool for the moment because your friends are doing it, your church members are talking about it, your Snapchat groups are talking about it. But I promise you, everything you would find out in due time. All I ask of you kids is give yourself time. Nurture your brain and nurture your heart, because adult behavior comes with a lot of consequences. And you do not want to waste these days when you're supposed to be the best version of yourself as a child. You do not want to complicate your life with things that have nothing to do with you for now. You're going to get all the time in the world to experience life, adulting. But this is not the time. This is exactly the time to look into yourself and ask yourself who you want to be, what paths you want to be on, what ideas you want to put into the world. Because I tell you, a lot of adults right now that you all admire did not take the time to go through this process as kids, and they became grown adults without this. They don't know how to use critical thinking, and sometimes they lack common sense. You have to determine now as a child what example you want to set for yourself. And also, this is a period when you have to let your brain work for you. Your brain is still in a developing stage, and you have to know how to differentiate between good and bad, healthy and unhealthy. And even when it comes to family members, you have to know what is right from wrong. In everything an adult will teach you, always listen, but also take what is good from it and leave the rest, because not every adult knows set everything. We don't know everything. We are all still learning. Now, I am 39, and at 39, you would think that I know everything, but I don't, because every age comes with a different challenge that we all have to go through. We all have to keep learning. And remember, sometimes you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall into bad paths. But it's not about the mistake you make, it is about accountability. Once you find yourself in situations that are not favorable to you, you have to learn how to get out of it. And this is what being a child is about. You have to learn how to come out of situations with your head high. This is not a time for you guys to body shame each other. Everyone is built differently. Every boy matters and every girl matters. If you don't learn at this age now to respect each other, and this is exactly why I put my daughter in a mixed school. I did not want her to be in an all-girls school because in life in general, you are going to mix yourself with both female and males. So this is the perfect time to teach yourselves how to be disciplined. And remember, discipline is not avoiding a situation, it's being placed in a situation and knowing how to say no. You children are the future of our country. You guys have such a bright future right now, and I wish you with all my heart the best. Please stay safe out there because a lot of not very nice things happen to children in this age group. Be safe, protect yourself, and just be patient. Everything you want to see and everything you want to learn is going to come to you at the right time. So just be patient. Now let's speak to the parents. Parents, we have all been children once. We have made a lot of mistakes, and our job right now as parents is to make sure we do not allow the mistakes we made be repeated in our children. Not every parent is going to be mentally ready for the road ahead, but the second you decide to make children, you have to make yourself ready. The world is not going to wait for you, and a child trained correctly from home will not have to worry about the world having to train those children. Being a parent is way more than just having the child and providing financial support for that child. It is way more difficult than that. This is why I tell young girls, if you're not in a stable relationship or a stable marriage, or you don't have the finances to have a child, please leave that part for now. You have to be mentally prepared to raise your children. You have to be emotionally prepared to answer questions, even when they make you uncomfortable. You have to be there to support the children because we all have been kids and we've all passed through this age group of 12 to 20. We know how they switch moods left and right. You need to be mentally strong enough to handle those. And I am sorry, guys. Being a parent is not only waiting for your children to get straight A's. Being a child takes way more than that. It's not about go and read your book. Yes, education is very important. But you see, what you infuse in your children right now matters a lot. And also, you cannot dismiss their emotions. We're not teaching children to be weak, but we are teaching children to learn to be verbal so they can tell us when things really bother them. Teach your children more than just book. Teach your children, number one, how to clean themselves properly, because I'm sorry, from what we hear is a lot of children come to school without their teeth even brushed, and teach them hygiene. Explain to them why this works this way and why that works that way. Explain to them their body. Explain to them that they're going to have certain emotions that might not be very comfortable for you to explain, but let them know what to expect. You don't just have children and throw them out there and allow the world teach them, because I promise you they will teach them wrongly. Explain every stage of life to them and don't go, oh, don't do this. Say, see, listen, I'm not going to tell you this is bad. I'm just telling you that you're not ready for it. You're not mentally ready for it. You're not physically ready for it. And you're so not ready for consequences. Have those hard conversations with your children. Let them understand why certain things are a no-no for now. If you go, don't do this, that's exactly what they will do. We were all children. We know how it goes. Just take your time to educate them like they are mini adults. They are mini adults. Especially after the age of 15, you cannot teach them as children. You have to explain to them so they understand and understand the dangers of certain actions. Explain to them how they have to keep themselves for now. Explain to them how much time they are going to have to do everything they want to do, which they think they want right now, but down the line, they don't really want it. Let's teach our children how to be self-sufficient, both girls and boys. Teach your boy children how to take care of their bodies, their environment. Teach them how to cook, because these are essentials of life. They need to grow up to be functional adults. So you must educate them and instill these things in them now. You don't want your son going to pick a random partner just because he cannot take care of his own space. Instill greatness in them from today. And if there's one thing you should never do to your kids, is never lie to them. Always answer straight and direct. And always make sure there's a great explanation for everything that comes up. Let's build our children the right way. Okay?